I'm Mark Love, retired Sabian employee. I've been at Sabian for over 43 years. And over those many decades, I've had many interactions with Dom Famularo and many other drummers, and had the opportunity to help create a lot of the cymbals that we introduced over those many decades. Why was Dom and Sabian so well connected? I believe it was because of Robert Zildjian. They had a connection, and they both aspired to promote drumming and percussion and spread it worldwide to create more drummers. So I think that they really clicked when they met, and I think that was kind of what was behind that relationship that ended up lasting a lifetime. Okay, so I've got a few cymbals here to show you. This first cymbal is a 20-inch HH China. Dom played HH early on, the hand-hammered series, and Dom was a drummer that once he found a set that really worked for him, he stuck with it for a long time, and he was very comfortable. So this particular cymbal, Dom always played two Chinas. He played one traditional and one inverted. And Dom played very aggressive. He was a very charismatic and just a strong drummer. He played with a lot of passion, a lot of energy. As you can see, this particular cymbal, the edge is all wavy. And that's just from a lot of force and over a long time playing it aggressively. The edge actually lost its structure and got kind of wavy and bent up. And even it didn't break, it just lost its structure and got wavy. And what we noticed that the cymbal sounded better once it lost a little bit of that tension. It actually opened up, had a little more trashiness, and just had an overall better sound. Typically a Chinese cymbal, when they're new and they have that regular curve, they're a bit restricted, a bit tight, and a bit high pitched. And we noticed that once it's played for a long time and lost a little bit of the structure, it got a little darker and actually sounded better. A little bit later, probably in the early 2000s, HHX came out in 2000. So, probably between 2005 and 2010, Dom decided he wanted to switch to HHX. Just because it was newer and he wanted to try a few new cymbals. So this is one of his Chinas that he played from then on more recently. And because it was in the same position replacing the HH cymbals, we ended up with a similar result. We ended up with the wavy edges. This is hammered a little bit differently. It's got the raw bell and has a larger HHX peen hammering. Also would have been done on a Chinese hammer to turn the edge. But again, we lost the structure, and it did the same thing as it did on the HH. It added trashiness, darkness, and just opened up a bit more and really improved that sound. From this particular one, we moved on to the Dominator Chinese. So this is a new cymbal. So it's made the same way the HHX was, with the raw bell, the larger HHX hammering. And then we would make it as a traditional China, and then we would add some steps to actually reduce the tension on the lip as a new cymbal, so we could capture the character that he created by playing the cymbal for all those years, by loosening that edge and adding that trashiness and a little bit of the dirt and aggressiveness that his older cymbals created. So we have the Dominator Chinese, we called it, 20-inch HHX, and this is a catalog model now. And all the drummers that he inspired over the years and decades will love to have this cymbal. So the Dominator Chinese, I think it really represents, Dom's legacy. That you may start with one instrument and you can actually turn it into another by the way you play. Just play with passion, play with aggressiveness. It's hard to put it all into words, but just I guess be true to yourself and be honest, and you'll be successful.